I'm tired. Let's talk about Star Wars, the Clone Wars show. Let's look at 2 episodes in this case. Landing at Point Rain, Weapons Factory. What happens in Landing at Point Rain? Anakin, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan, and Kai Mundi lead a landing party to destroy a droid factory on Geonosis. Geonosis is, if you're trying to remember, that was the planet in Revenge, like say the second in the Clone Wars film where they revealed say hey, the clones and all that. When the planet attack on Geonosis and all that stuff. For this episode, they're trying to a lot of things happen in that Anakin and Ahsoka, they're constantly just making a game of it and say, hey, I was able to shoot more people, I was able to take out more folks and all that, the battle sequences for this episode were pretty good.
We're hit! We're going down! Ah! Brace yourselves!
They were fairly entertaining. I would say it was I guess at times the voice acting was pretty great. The animation for it was actually it's the same animation that every episode has with this show. I guess this episode was just alright. The action moments were a lot of fun. The relationships that we still sometimes see with Anakin and Ahsoka, in that yes, they are master and Padawan, but it's almost say older brother in a way. And near the end of the episode, when they're trying to get away and all that, there's a moment in which they're finally say, hey, how many did you knock out, Master? And she goes like, okay, Snips, you won. And then the Monday, he ends up say, well, I made this number. I'm just say, and then the answer's like, okay, you win. And I'm just and there. So yeah, fun. I didn't think this one was too bad. I guess it's just I've been watching a lot of things today, so my mind's just been a little bit everywhere. So what happens in Weapons Factory? Well, Lumina and Anakin act as though to avoid new enemy super tanks, while Padawans Barriss Offee and Ahsoka attempt to destroy a separatist droid factory. And at the beginning of the episode, Anakin is being a bit of a jerk, in that he's just whenever Ahsoka is trying to say, hey, what the briefings and all that, he's just say, and this, and I'm just say, dude, just stop. And since you have the moments say the characters say Ahsoka and Offee, I believe, when they are both trying to make a way to get rid of the to say, okay, we need to get rid of the bombs, we also need to stop some of the factory and all that. And
fire.
During the episode, Anakin is he's trying to he's basically being told say, hey, eventually your Padawan's gonna want to move away, not move away, but try to do other things, and you need to be ready for that. And there's a moment at the end of the episode in which Ahsoka and her are stuck under some rubble and trying to get in contact with Anakin, and they end up finding them and lifting some debris out of the way to get them out of the situation. So I thought the action from this episode was pretty good. Um I didn't think this episode was too bad. I thought it was entertaining. I suppose I say with the show it's sometimes a bit harder for me to give say okay, yeah, this one was alright. Most because say episodes are 20 minutes long, so yeah, say they go by relatively quickly, I'd say. But yeah, not too bad. See ya.